playing Madden 20. We are going to be using Seattle Seahawks. We got Russell Wilson as our quarterback. I'm just pretty sure don't player enough on their team. Okay, let's try another one. This one doesn't work. We're just gonna put offline. Yeah, I'm just gonna play offline. Yeah. We're going to be versing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I will be the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one got
it's really raining outside.
20 of us, that's 20 goons.
Hope your day is going good to everyone.
I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coach, we are just about set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. A few moments ago, they raised the 12th man banner, and this place, as usual, rocking and rolling. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Jameis to throw it.
Let's go. You just sat.
He goes down.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up. Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll bring him down here.
The one pass that he made.
Line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure they didn't get anywhere near.
Let's go.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
I'm sorry if you hear the rain.
Rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure they didn't give up much.
Rain, go away.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47, eluding the pressure right. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson, flush to his right. Open there, Jacob Hollister. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Raptor. How's your day going?
As I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. When the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, flushed out right. End zone caught.
Let's go. Spike the football.
David Moore there to make the grab. As his
We're going to try a fake
first here in this opening quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried the fake extra point, but nothing comes of it. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15.
How's your day, Rock?
Apparently I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Winston going to get this out to Evans. And he is going to lose yardage here.
He's only thrown for
it's
like 4 yards.
Yard there, and now 2nd down.
4 or 5
After the loss
yards.
to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sharon Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Winston. And the pressure gets to him again.
Another sack.
That is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Let's go double count right here, double count.
Come on, Russell Wilson.
Play action. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. Going, and this will be caught at the 30.
What's the flag?
Get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Oopsie doopsie.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Wilson being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. 6-0 our score after 1. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And a little floater there is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Danger into a double team, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Here we go.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. To throw on 2nd and 6. Winston got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now. Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Winston in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Quentin Jefferson breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Defense.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. With a sack, it's Ziggy Ansah.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Gay's kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And he finds Howard complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And this is caught by Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now Winston. And Winston lost the football.
Let's go.
The Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sliding out of the pocket. And right past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Wilson on the move to his left. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from the... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken at the 3. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now
let's go.
They go a little bit deeper
15 yards.
They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Steps away to his left. His throw incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's 2nd down.
Sorry about that.
And 10, once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Wilson, flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it.
Let's go.
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So a fake field goal run in for... And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
This is taking about 7 yards.
We're gonna end the video here.